Hubspoke Tales with Gina, where we explore the truth and the lies of local folklore. Today we will explore the truth and the lies of haunted locations. It seems that you can't travel more than a few miles without coming across a haunted house, bridge, road, field, or tavern. Whether on purpose or not, I've visited many. One I visited often as a wild teenager was Booger Bridge, located between Sanford and Seminary. A long orange dirt road with loose gravel, hooded by looming trees, the road to the bridge was scary itself. The road and the bridge ran parallel to the railroad tracks, which are still in use. On a dare one time, my cousin Tammy, my sister, and I walked to the tracks high up over the stream below just for a thrill. The truth about the bridge was that during the early 1900s, there was a train stop nearby for a lumber yard that later turned to strawberry production. One story says that a white male worker was killed during an accident while loading the train. His whistling ghost could be seen wandering the tracks over the stream across from the bridge. Another story was that a lynching of an innocent man took place at a tree still visible at the bridge. Others told of Choctaw elders who were forced from their land, or the Native American spirit, the deer woman, who is incredibly beautiful, but with deer legs and a very sharp knife. FYI, whistling in the woods is apparently never a good thing to do, especially in the Appalachians. Anyways, whether true or not, there was enough spooky in those woods and surrounding that bridge to keep us freaked out and interested in returning for years. I and 3 friends sat on the hood of my '74 Dodge Dart and tried to conjure something on a Ouija board. We ended up getting drunk and almost setting the whole place on fire with an overturned kerosene lantern, but we still didn't see anything. Boys would take us girls there at night and tell us that we were safer sitting nearer them than the windows of the car. Lots of kissing, silliness, and sinful debauchery occurred, and other than weird and unexplained noises, the scariest thing that happened at Booger Bridge was the decisions that we made while there. Don't go trying to find it now. The road's been paved, the ditches cleared, and the trees cut back. Burnt Bridge in Purvis gives me the creeps. Since becoming a Christian, I believe in ghosts now more than ever. And Burnt Bridge has decades worth of witnesses to the unexplained. 2 stories prevail. The first is the obligatory dead prom girl ghost. Supposedly, a young woman dressed in a prom dress was killed in a horrible car accident at the bridge and continues to look for both her boyfriend and her head, missing for decades. The accident caused the original bridge to burn, thus its name. Another story that can be traced to fact is a real wife, was seen near the bridge carrying supplies and food to her husband on multiple occasions. He was a World War II draft dodger hiding in the Black Creek Swamp between 1940 and 1945. She usually wore a light-colored dress with a dark-colored shawl over her head, making her appear headless by drivers passing by. Many older residents believe that the truth of this story may have morphed with the story of the car accident. Also, old news reports tell that the bridge may have been burned by one of 2 ranchers, 1 cattle and 1 sheep, feuding over the land. But one of my favorite spooky places is the Deason House in Ellisville. Across the street from South Jones High School, I remember peering through the classroom windows of Miss Turner's history class, hoping that the flap of a Deason House curtain was evidence of a ghost looking back. Built in 1845 by Amos and Eleanor Deason, the house received its paranormal reputation following a murder in 1863 during the Civil War, when Major Amos McLemore was shot down by the leader of a band of Confederate deserters known as Newt Knight. McLemore, a resident of East Abuchie, was assigned to round up deserters in Jones County and ended up bleeding out on the floor in front of the fireplace. Legend, witnesses, and photographs of McLemore's bloodstains soaked into the wooden floor added to the Deason House becoming one of the most haunted places in Mississippi. No amount of cleaning could get rid of the bloodstains, and now, even though new flooring has been put down to accommodate tourists, The stains can still be seen in the slab under the house. Paranormal occurrences include rocking chairs that are sans people, unexplained floating orbs of light, whispers and talking from invisible visitors. People attending the open houses for the public and paranormal television series have witnessed the ghost of Amos. Not only does he haunt the house, but the detached kitchen, privy, smokehouse, and barn, all of which had been destroyed in the past, but detected by ground-penetrating radar in the 2000s. The ghost of others, including women, presumably Eleanor, and other soldiers, including one young man named Buddy, have also been seen or heard on the property. So for approximately 180 years, the people of Ellisville, visitors, and curious South Jones braves have looked into a house that might possibly be looking right back at you. There is definitely a fascination with the afterlife and the power of the human spirit. As a Christian, I know ghosts exist. And if not, why would the Bible tell us to stay away from them? And although I never want to see a ghost in my real life, maybe the interest comes from human minds that can't understand the majesty of heaven, so we strain to comprehend that same spirit in the earthly realm. I'm spooked out and interested still in the unexplained. I ooh and ah and nervously giggle. I have to believe in the unbelievable because ultimately the unbelievable is where God's eternal blessings await us all. Until then, I'll think on the houses and bridges and forests where the secrets live and sleep with one eye open. The truth about Hattiesburg is that we have one of the most beautiful public libraries in the Southeast. Built in the 90s, the Hattiesburg Public Library showcases beautiful interior and exterior architecture and offers visitors digital services, free resources, children's programs, a teen section, and special public events throughout the year. And if you enjoyed Hub Spoke Tales with Gina, join us for episode 6 when we explore the freakishness and mystery of nature's duplicates, twins.